What is the one thing a lot of tenants forget that could end up costing a boatload of money? Welcome to episode 25 of the Real Integrity Show. Let's discuss. Hi, I'm Robert Swiderski of Real Integrity, Real Estate with Integrity, and today I'm talking with my friend Amy Tabrowski at Allstate in Sunnyside. So the answer might be obvious, but what is the one thing that most tenants forget that could end up costing a lot of money?
It's renter's insurance.
So renter's insurance, I know a little bit about it, but let's discuss this further. What does an average renter's insurance policy cost?
So an average renter's insurance policy costs somewhere between $12 to $15 a month.
Okay, and what does it cover, most importantly?
So what it covers, usually a basic renter's insurance policy covers $25,000 worth of property damage. So we're looking at computers, TVs, couches, jewelry. If you were to take your apartment and flip it over, all the contents involved in that apartment is covered up to $25,000 worth of property damage.
What does the landlord's policy cover?
The landlord's policy does not cover your contents, so it covers their building, what they own. So you do not own their building or whatever is outside the walls. So everything inside your apartment, from your four walls in, you're responsible for.
Okay, so that's really important to know. And God forbid there's a fire or a flood, it would be the tenant's renter's insurance that would
cover them for several things. Not only their property damage, but also, I mean, there's been devastating cases where, you can't live in your home anymore, unfortunately, due to these perils. People don't know where to go, they have their cost of living increases. So renter's insurance also covers you, at least an Allstate renter's policy, covers you up to 2 years to live somewhere else. Maybe you have to be placed in a hotel somewhere, or your cost of living went up, you buy groceries, now you're eating out, whatever the case may be. They'll cover you up to a certain reasonable limit for up to 2 years.
Let's talk about a couple of fun things. So you're located in Sunnyside, Queens. How long have you been practicing as an insurance agent? How long are you here?
So I've been an insurance agent for about 8 years. I've opened my Sunnyside Allstate office for 2 years. We opened 2 years ago in December. It's an all-women team. So,
okay.
And we speak Spanish here. We also speak Arabic. So we're here for the community.
That's great.
Queens is the most diverse
That's
neighborhood
true.
in New York.
Queens is definitely a melting pot. So speaking of community, I understand you had an event at a local school not too long ago. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so it's just right down the block. It's PS 199. And it was a Halloween party, so the kids wanted to get their face painted. So me and the team decided to volunteer, and we had fun. We put a lot of smiles on their faces. We're very passionate about charity or volunteering, and it's usually for the youth and like younger children. And so yeah.
Great. So you're active in the community and you're providing a valuable service. So I know the neighborhood is better off for having you here.
Thank you.
We all like to support our local businesses. So for all of your insurance needs or to get your face painted, come on over to Allstate, located at?
We're located in Sunnyside, Queens, 40-15 Greenpoint Avenue.
And thank you for watching. Until next time, be well.